Hi and welcome to the show. This is In Conversation with Elevated People. Today we have joining us founder of Dominic Clothing brand and Prince's Trust Young Achiever of the Year 2019 with us, Dominic Batey. Dominic, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you very much for having me.
Lovely. No worries, how was getting here?
Bit of a struggle for the traffic, but
Bit of a trek.
Managed it, yeah.
We got there in the end. Well, tell us a little bit about clothing brand Dominic. Tell us a little bit about that.
It started 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It was just an idea at first. I wanted to make my own clothes. That's like fashion, but not fashion price. I spent a few months emailing around, finding suppliers. I got a lot of testers.
Yeah.
Tried different materials until I found the perfect one.
Wow. And how long did that process sort of take?
Probably up until very, very recently, last few months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so where did the name Dominic come from?
It was help from someone at Superdry, where I work second, like to pass time, and they basically took my name, messed the letters around a bit, added a bit of a satanic and bit of a weird edgy meaning.
Twist into it.
Yeah.
And where does that sort of edge come from for you personally, would you say?
Probably music taste and probably rappers like Lil Uzi Vert, people like that, young designers, Virgil Abloh, people like that.
So where do you see Dominic progressing to?
Oh, hopefully to putting my name somewhere around Sunderland where I grew up.
Yeah.
Just seeing that would make me happy. I grew up in Town and Farm, so
Okay.
my local pub, Town and Farm Working Men's Pub. I'm trying my best to work with them to get the staff there wearing my
Oh, that'd be
name and their name.
amazing.
That would be blow my world up just to have them wearing it because it's where I grew up.
Yeah.
my people.
And how did you find growing up in Sunderland?
Oh, it was tough. It was fun though. It was
Yeah.
definitely fun. I'm happy I did. Taught me a lot of things. Taught me to be the person I am now.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And what was sort of your big push for launching the brand? Sorry, was there something that really made you think like I can go for this, or
Probably meeting Lamin.
meeting Lamin?
Yeah. at
Big up
Princess
Lamin.
Trust. Yeah. Thank you so much, Lamin. Yeah.
And just for anyone who doesn't know, Lamin's actually the founder of Jerry J.
The stories he told me and everything he told us just on the first time I met just made me think like anything is possible. He's an amazing person. He's pushed and pushed and pushed, and this is what he's got. So
Yeah, it's all
yeah.
Big up yourselves.
Yeah.
And when did you first come into contact with Lamin?
Probably through the Prince's Trust Awards. That was hosted in Gateshead as well.
Yeah.
I got the Young Achievers Award then, and
Big up yourselves.
yeah, that was a bit crazy. The way I found out, that was a shock. So
Wow. What was the story in terms of you finding out?
So I went to Prince's Trust in a fire station,
Okay.
and they brought me back to the fire station months after I finished the course to say
Yeah.
that we're just doing a reevaluation. So the whole group's going to be there. So me and my mum showed up, and basically no one was there. It was just me, my mum, and the leaders. And they pulled me aside, started recording in the background, and told me and got me to read it from a card.
Oh
And
my days.
I took like 2 minutes to like realise what was happening.
Yeah.
Wow.
My mum was like almost in
So she
tears.
didn't get a heads up either?
No one told
That
us.
sounds crazy.
Yeah, we were still waiting for the group to come through.
Oh my
We
gosh.
thought we were too early.
Crazy. And did you
Yeah.
have any kind of idea that you were going to win it beforehand, or was it just
Not a
absolute
clue.
shock?
I think they told us about it. They
Yeah.
told me about it. I didn't tell my mum,
Okay.
which was a
So
stupid
big
idea.
shock for her.
Kept it
Yeah,
on the
huge
low.
shock. But they told me like during the course, but I never thought much of it.
Yeah. Wow. For anyone who doesn't know, could you explain to them a little bit what the Prince's Trust actually is?
Prince's Trust is basically the course that I did. It's a course for young people who didn't find school to be for them.
Yeah.
I never really found school to suit me best, obviously. I didn't do too well in school, but it's because the way they teach and the way they expect us to be is just not how I fit in, so I didn't fit in under that.
Definitely.
I'm so happy that the Prince's Trust taught me that and showed me the skills that I had and told me like how to be and how to turn my downsides to good sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy I did do them, and if anybody is thinking about joining there,
They should get on it.
definitely
Definitely get on
away.
it. Get on it, guys. Get
Yeah.
on the website.
Prince's Trust.
Get sorted. So how did you first get involved with the Prince's Trust?
After college at Sunderland,
Yeah.
I was driving around with my mum, one of McDonald's.
You and your mum are a little
I know,
team, man.
Yeah, we've done a lot to help
Dream
us
team.
huge. We drove to McDonald's as per usual, and we saw a sign for the Prince's Trust. We
yeah.
thought, why not? It'd be a good experience. That's how they've
Um,
helped me so much. I'm so happy I've saw the sign.
So you've done that, and then where sort of did you go after doing the Prince's Trust? Was it straight into making the brand, or?
Well, the Prince's Trust actually brought me on. They said, what do I want to do with my life? And I've been asked that 100 times before that, and I never knew, but I told them I love buying clothes, buying shoes. So they instantly got me working just as experience in Sunderland, Superdry. Then after Prince's Trust finished, Superdry said, we want you to work for us like properly as a 8-hour job a week.
Wow, yeah.
So I've been there ever since to this day, but I've moved from Sunderland store to Durham store. Yeah.
Amazing.
And so did you always see yourself kind of going into fashion, or was it something that happened later on in life?
Definitely later on. I always knew about it. I was always on my phone, leaving class, checking what's the new shoes coming out, when's the newest releases, what brands is popping, what brands is not doing so well. So once Prince's Trust put me in Superdry and I started thinking, I could really do something with this could be my little alley I go down myself. Then I started to think of all the things I could do, like start my own brand.
Yeah, brilliant. What have been some of the highs and the lows with Dominic?
Oh, probably the first few months was, I don't want to say it was a low point, but it was a lot of emailing, a lot of just coming up with the initial idea, the meaning behind Dominic, all that type of stuff, starting logos, emailing suppliers, all that. But at the same time, it was very, very long and just took a while for me to get on my feet. But I still had that excitement of a little kid starting up his own brand.
Yeah.
It was so crazy. Which it blew my mind. It still does to this day.
And so how long has it been since the launch of like that
Probably it's about
idea?
2 years.
2 years.
Just under actually.
So about
Yeah.
just under 2 years in the making.
Just the
And
idea,
what
yeah.
advice would you give to someone who's thinking about maybe launching their own brand?
Do it. Definitely start up something on Instagram or Facebook. Send it out all your friends, even if they get sick of you. Send it to all their friends. Get them to send it to their friends and just keep on going.
Yeah.
Even if you just have a logo, put it on Instagram, see what it comes. You never know.
Definitely. And what sort of up and coming stuff for Dominic? What kind of new stuff you're looking at?
Next season, fingers crossed, we're coming up with the garden project.
Okay, talk to us about the garden project.
Yeah, the garden project is going to look to the ecosystem a bit more.
Okay.
I want to have my designs to have a meaning behind them.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is all the designs of t-shirts and hoodies and everything that we're going to sell, the initial pictures and the initial designs is going to come from nature itself.
Yeah.
It's going to be stuff that's grown in my back garden, grew in the local areas, the forests around my house, everywhere.
That'll
So
be
it's gonna
amazing.
local.
That'll be amazing. And at what point do you think you'll be ready to release that? Have you got like a date in mind, or?
We don't have a set date yet.
Okay.
It's all just ideas at the moment, putting in work. But I do have a little team behind me now. We'll
That's
meet
great.
once a month, talk about ideas. So I think a few months' time we should be
Yeah.
should be
Should
on
be
the
ready.
road.
Well, that's
Brilliant.
really, really exciting.
What does being elevated mean to you?
But to me, it means the people around me is happier for me. People around me is showing that I've came from not knowing what I wanted to do, not knowing who I was really, to now having an idea what I'm planning for the next few years of my life.
Yeah, that's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Having a purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
purpose,
Yeah.
perfect.
That's lovely to see.
Well, thank you so much for coming down, Dominic. It's been lovely having you here.
It's been amazing.
And thank you everyone for watching. This has been a conversation with Elevated People. Please like, comment and subscribe. And hope to see you next time. Bye guys.